Students at Brooklyn Center High School have had a tumultuous year with the pandemic, the death of Daunte Wright, and then protests happening only blocks away from their campus. For our Newsmakers segment, middle and high school principal Josh Fraser spoke to us about how students are doing.
Kids are struggling. I have a difficult time speaking for them, but the main theme is trauma. It's not a trauma that's new. It's trauma that's existed for years and years and years, and it just so happened that it was much more local this time around. And to go along with, like you said, the pandemic, there's just this exhaustion around everything. It's not just about school, it's about society, and we're just trying to offer spaces for kids to deal through some of that trauma, and ourselves to deal through that.
We know the school was very busy right after the shooting and the protests began with the distribution center. Mm-hmm. Were you proud of everybody for coming together with that effort?
Yeah, I can't even express in language how proud that I was just to be a part of something that tried to find a silver lining in the tragedy and the killing of Daunte Wright. The groups came together on Sunday evening, Monday morning. Groups, organizers all across Brooklyn Center that I didn't even know exist, and mutual aid and other folks who started planning to get resources to our space. We opened up our space. We had no idea how it would take off, and we decided that would be our curriculum. That would be our experience for the next, we didn't know it would be 11 straight days, but we knew the need was there because the need was there before businesses started shutting down after Daunte's killing. But we decided to open up, and it was something we could do. It was a role that we could provide for our community.
And to talk to the students about the killing, you guys would have healing circles. What did those look like?
Yeah, well, as adults, we knew that from our just experience with our kids that we had to provide this space for them and adult leaders and youth workers to create spaces of circles, we call it, and healing circles. Our students took that and they really said, we got this. We can take over. We can take the leadership on, and we actually want to do more than just heal. We're actually kind of sick and tired of talking and sick and tired of just dealing with the trauma. We want to have action besides the service that was happening at the distribution center. So they decided that they wanted to protest. They decided that after the protest, they wanted to sit down and create demands. And the Mayor Elliott was amazing to come and meet with the kids to talk through those. He then set up an opportunity for 30 to 40 of our students to talk with City Council about what the demands they want to see changed. And they spent, outside of their regular school schedule and their school experience, they prepared dialogue questions for City Council, as well as a list of things that they want to see. They want to see changed. And so that was a way for them to turn into action during a very difficult time.
Have you seen some new leaders rise to the surface, and so just some good things come out of this then?
Yeah, absolutely. And students will be the first one to tell you, we have all of these organizations and formal leadership opportunities and captains of sports, but there's often a bunch of leaders who don't have the opportunity to step up in a formal way, and boy, have they ever. Students are showing up on days that they may not be in school because they're online in order to step up and help create change.
All right, we're excited to see what happens next. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Find more local news stories at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.